Okay, thank you very much, Mike Carlucci, and welcome everybody. Here I am, your fearless leader, Wally George, and we're here every night, Monday through Saturday at 12:30. If you want to write to me, we love to get your letters. Let's get our address up there. Wally George, P.O. Box 4942, Garden Grove, California 92842. Let us hear from you, good or bad, I don't care. I read them both. Of course, the bad ones I immediately burn, and the good ones I save in my special solid gold love box. P.O. Box 4942, Garden Grove, California 92842. Write to Wally. Let me hear what you have to say about what I have to say. Or if you want to ask me a question, whatever, make a comment. Love to hear from you. All right. Now, in the booth, we have our fine director and editor, Johnny Atkinson himself. Good evening, Johnny.
Good night, Wally.
Good night, yeah. I never know. It's morning, I guess. And Johnny Atkinson is in there directing and editing and dozing off every now and then. And then we have Louis, yeah, there he is there. Did you hear that snore? Louis Tasso is our floor director behind the cameras and all that. Dick Werner is in engineering, and I am here, your superstar host. I got a great cartoon here. Can you get a close-up of this on camera one, Louis? I want to hold this up. I want you to see this. This is really funny. All those Saddam lookalikes. And it says over the speaker, okay, they just took out number 12. Will lookalike number 13 please report for duty? He does have, you know, he does have a lot of lookalikes who make appearances for him. And some of them, believe it or not, have had plastic surgery, so they'll look more and more like Saddam. I think he has a half a dozen or more lookalikes. Now we want to congratulate our great troops fighting this war, and it's going to be over sooner than you think. We hear rumors that it may go on, and there may be more and more American casualties, but I can tell you what I think down deep in my heart. I think it's going to be over sooner than later. Our American spirit, our great, brilliant fighting forces are going to annihilate Iraq and its military machine. Thousands of Iraqi soldiers have surrendered. You've seen pictures of them, and you know, the most horrifying thing that I have ever seen in my life. I wonder if you heard about this. They actually captured, I think it was 6 of our soldiers. And they brought them into a room, and they put guns to their heads, and executed them gangland style. Blew their brains out. And look at the soldiers, the Iraqi soldiers who have surrendered to us. when they do, we have put them in a little section, and we have given them food and water, and we have treated them with terrific care. It was interesting. One soldier showed up, and he said to the American, I want to surrender. I want to give up. And the American soldier said, look, just give me your gun and go back home and wait with your family. That's how we treat the Iraqi soldiers. But Saddam's henchmen are cruel and vicious and disgusting. You've all seen the pictures of the torture chambers. Unbelievable. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold, which I think I caught from my daughter, Holly. She's always catching a cold. I don't know why, because she refuses to wear her jacket at school. And then she catches a cold, and then she gives it to me. You know, I had something happen to me the other night that has never happened to me ever. And Johnny, I want to ask you if this has ever happened to you. I have never, ever not been able to sleep for the entire night. But for some reason, I just wasn't feeling myself the other night. And I went to bed like I normally do, and I couldn't go to sleep. And I took one of my little pills that I take sometimes. These are prescribed by my doctor to relax me, and I still could not sleep. And I lay there from 10:30 at night until 6 o'clock in the morning, wide awake, and I just could not sleep. And I've never had that happen in my lifetime. All 35 years of my life, I have never gone through a whole night without being able to sleep. Johnny, have you ever had that happen to you?
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
Really? You just go through the whole night?
Yeah.
My gosh, this is the first time this has ever happened to me in my 35 years on this earth. Do I have time for anything else?
About 90 seconds.
90 seconds. So don't forget to write to me. I want to get your letters. I want to hear what you have to say. Tomorrow I'm going to read some of them, and so write to me with your comments and suggestions and questions. P.O. Box, Wally George, P.O. Box 4942, Garden Grove, California 92842. Wally George, P.O. Box 4942, Garden Grove, California 92842. And I might read your letter on the air. Wouldn't that be a thrill? The thrill of your life. All right, now we're going to take a little break, and I shall return with a guest, and then we will have some highlights from the past 20 years of my hot seat show. So you don't want to miss that. Big things happening every night at 12:30, Monday through Saturday, with Wally. I'll be right back. Stay right there.